Okay, so I showed this earlier, but I wanted to just do a quick recap. A lot of really interesting price action on 1 hour day, 1 hour chart. So this setup is like beautiful at this point. Um, where I'm kind of perplexed is I don't know if I want to go below the trend line and into S1 pivot territory or not. I'd rather just be safe on this one instead of trying to maximize profit, borderline greedy in this situation. So um, I'd advise you to do the same. Just pay attention to this. The timing is early. MACD definitely is in our favor. Um, but we're still not out of the woods. Like things could go against us here, and with a higher stop loss like that, you can actually get out of this with you know without suffering like a full loss or whatever. So, anyways, wanted to show you guys that. Really like, just so I can get specific for you. We had this bullish bar that went all the way up. Let me get rid of this so you can see it. The long tail bullish bar. This is where we originally looked at this a couple hours ago, and then it was followed by this doji candle, and then it looks like we're forming another doji. Now, one of the things that makes this different than USDJPY is the fact that we're coming from the underside of the 50 EMA and we're coming up to touch this pivot area. I would play off of the pivot and take this down from here. Now, obviously, we could shoot way past the 50 EMA and all the way uh, and stop out or touch the trend line. But the basics of how I was taught or whatever is, try to put as many things as you can in between your stop loss and the spot price, right? So in this instance, we got a 50 EMA, we got a 20 EMA, we have a pivot point, we've got a S1 pivot area, and then we've got a trend line, all en route or in between the stop loss and the spot. Now, if we look at our profit target, we've only got R1 and a key level that's acting as a profit target. So if I go to the 4 hour chart, you're actually going to see a 50 EMA down here. Um, and that 50 EMA might act as a resistance or whatever in this situation. And then we just stop out early. So instead of 2.65 for this trade, maybe we get at 1.5, which still isn't anything to, uh, turn your nose up at it or whatever, trip about. So, anyways, it does not look as appetizing on the 4 hour chart, obviously, because we have not had that big move trending downwards just yet. It hasn't rolled over, so to speak, 4 hour wise. Um, look at the daily real quick. On the daily chart, where obviously there's some deceleration. We're still kind of waiting for a rejection type of situation here, and looking for the rollover as well. So yeah, we're early. Make no doubt about that. I've made several videos where I talked about being early is kind of one of my weak points. But in this situation, I do feel like that MACD warrants us jumping in this one. All right. Y'all hit me in the comments if you have any questions. All right, peace.